Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak 2 Part 10. We're in the double digits. You know, probably what, halfway through the game probably? Got a new title screen with Swin and Nodders. And then creepy ass Elaine back there. What's on the agenda? We're going to do our side quests? Now we're still, oh yeah, we still have a few people to talk to. This is probably the last video of the first day of the week off. So we have pretty good progress. This is I think this is the 7th or 8th video today. Which is pretty good. And I even had a few things I had to do this morning, so we even got kind of late start, so that's good. That's something. That'll give us a nice little cushion if we can keep it up. We'll probably start doing double uploads probably tomorrow. I kind of thought about starting today on Monday, but I forgot to render out another video. Our produce is 100% organic, so it takes a lot more time and labor to grow. But none of the stalls here are willing to buy at a price that reflects that. I can't go to Balmy like this. How would I ever face my family? Lady, what is you talking about? Okay. What's up, my dude? It's Inspector Daswani. He seems to be enjoying a moment with his daughter. Daddy, do we really get to spend the whole day together? I'm off duty today. Same. So yes, barring any certain emergency calls? I knew it. You love your job more than me. Not even close. You're always at the top of my list, sweetheart. I know this won't be nearly enough to make up for all the times you've been patient with me. But today you're in charge. Whatever you want to go, wherever you want to buy, I'll make it happen. Let's go to that candy lay place together. We gotta bring some snacks back for Mommy. Candy lay. Ah, you want some candilays from that pastille down there? Why not? I'll get a big box for you to enjoy too. But you know, Papa's gotta work so that you can afford to eat food. Because if Papa doesn't work, yes, he would be able to spend more time actually enjoying life, but he would die. So, they kinda got us over a barrel here. You think our friend Nate like if we got some snacks too? Alright, first things first. Nate, not our friend. He's a colleague at best. Second, he gets a paycheck. You don't have to worry about him, sweetheart. Nate's really been getting his act together lately, so it's not as if he doesn't deserve it. But they've got him out of town on a business trip right now. That doesn't sound like any fun at all. It's not. Say cheese. Swin, quit looking at Nadia. Look at the camera. Swin, look at the damn camera.
Leave it to me. Very well.
Stop looking away. Look at the camera. God, these photos are gonna suck. Huh. So this sandwich is made entirely with ingredients sourced from here in the market, huh? Gonna be honest, it kinda just tastes like a sandwich. Interesting. The freshness definitely makes for a crispier mouthfeel, but at the end of the day, it is just a sandwich. I'm gonna have to try this place again sometime. I mean, I'm just being a hater. I mean, they're definitely, I mean, not all sandwiches are made equal. I'm not gonna front on that front, but, you know, all sandwiches are sandwiches, even if some sandwiches are more sandwiches than other sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? What should I order next time? Probably a sandwich. Running on an empty stomach, why not fill up with a fruit sandwich? It's one of our signature items, 2 slices of bread with a heap and help and a fresh fruity goodness from Justina's stall in between. Or Ganista's stall in between. You got any with like some sliced meats?
What can I get for you?
You know? Kind of a sliced meat kind of lad, if I'm being honest.
Thanks for shopping.
It's so lively around here.
Can we talk to you? Yeah, you're a big happy family lady.
Hey, welcome.
Goods that money can buy.
My little girl just adores fish, and she's incredibly knowledgeable for her age to boot. Ask her where that fish came from. She'll tell you. She's gonna say the ocean, or like the water, and she's gonna be right. Gets me thinking she'll grow up to be a ichthyologist instead of a fishmonger like her old man. If you think prepping fish is a pain, we got you covered. Ask my dad and he'll clean one for you like a pro. I suggest getting the 3-piece fillet. That'll give you the most basic cuts for seafood dishes. Look at all the pretty gems and accessories, Swin. Boy, howdy, sure do wish I had some. Why, thank you, my dear. Everything we carry is a genuine article. Yeah, but like, everyone's... Who's gonna come out and say, yeah, all our shit's fake? S, you gotta give me one of these stat. And that's gonna help us with our mission. How? It'll make me happy, and increasing my morale will increase my efficiency in combat? I don't think that's quite her intention. Oh, why'd I even bother with him? Window shoppers, and here I thought you were people of means. So be it, we have a few value items. Browse them as you please, peasant.
Better not be window shopping.
Lady, your ass is not gonna be in business.
What? Done already?
Buckwheat flour prices are finally down after last year's tragedy and craze sent them skyrocketing. But as you might imagine, it's still not as low as it once was. Perhaps I should consider scouring the market for foreign imports. Eager to put a nice, hearty pep in your step? Look no further than our meats. We got everything. Beef, pork, chicken. Hell, we even got mutton and camel. Stop on by and take a look.
What can I get for you?
Got a juicy frankfurter, man. That's a dang old juicy sausage on a stick that bursts with flavor when bitten into.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay, are we done here? Guess so. Wrong button. Back at it again with hitting the wrong button.
Zoom, zoom.
Damn true, girly, damn true.
That's just a rumor, right?
It's true, the Spriggan to mess a damn sister. Sheesh, sounds like he's had a hard turn of fate lately. Wasn't this guy also in Van's notes? Yeah, apparently used to be a pretty famous getaway driver. Maybe we could use him to escape from some of our jobs. Think he would let us use his car as a nap station? Nadia, you need to get a new thing, girl. Giordano is actually one of Dingo Brad's old acquaintances. And he's also a Mac Dandy soprano. Sorry, I was lost in a thought for a moment. Nothing you to worry about though, sister. Oh, Giordano, get you where you need.
Let's move. I wonder if business will be better this
Are you movie guy? No? You look like movie guy, but I don't remember him being a manager. Wonder if he's checked the bulletin board yet. I'm sure he is this. Oh, he's talking about... Guess he's got a request for us. Well, bad day for it. Why don't we check the bulletin board for more details? I wonder if he's checked the bulletin board yet. Sucks I wasn't able to get us that contract in Messeldam. Guess I was too focused on enjoying the ballet and all the seafood. Well, it's fine. I said to do better on my Longport trip. And see what the bunny picked up was the seagulls? That's really interesting, Mina. Mommy loves hearing your stories. Was that from a book someone read to you, or did you come up with it by yourself? Yeah, it was both. So, she used her imagination to add onto a storybook. Is that what she means? That Must be why it was so interesting. How about you tell me after we get home, okay? No, you're gonna listen to the story now. Yo, it's fucking B-ball. Look at that. They fucking be balling. Mommy needs to go to the bank right now. We have to be really quiet when we're inside. I don't want to be quiet. I want to be a seagull. Don't be sad, mine. I promised you could tell me the ending at home, didn't I? I'm gonna tell you now, and you can't stop me. Oh, damn, they got a sword in basketball now? Yo, I think every sport would be improved by just adding in, like, which one person gets to have a sword. Or, like, one person on each team, of course. I mean, let's not be crazy. I love Mommy because she listens to all my stories, except for this time, so now I hate Mommy. Or when she didn't listen, it made me really sad. My daughter loves talking to me about all kinds of things. She actually used to be a bit unruly, always throwing tantrums. I think it was because I wasn't giving her proper attention, so I've been trying to engage with her more often lately. You know, she's actually about to start Sunday school in April. I hope she'll be okay. Well, just in case, I plan on letting her do a few trial classes beforehand. Hopefully it'll go smoothly. Honestly, like, fucking greatest video game parent-child relationship ever depicted. At least in terms of a young child. I kind of like the, you know,
As the curtain unfolds on a
she originally was, like, she was like a bit of a little shit. But, you know, they worked on it together. Because so many times in media, it'll be like, you know, oh, there's the kid, but then they're, like, completely perfect. To a degree that it's, like, very unrealistic. But it's like, nah, man. Girl actually had some struggles. And it wasn't entirely that the kid was, like, being, you know, just a brat for the sake of being a brat. There was, like, some give and take that had to happen. The new year's always a bit busy for my liking. I'm glad things have finally settled down. By the way, we bought an apartment in the capital recently. We'll be enjoying our life among the streets on Edith from now on. Although I suppose I've been a regular around here for a while now. I suppose we'll be in the capital for the foreseeable future. And please, try not to forget why we're here in the first place, mistress. After all, the master will be counting on you to be his contact in Edith. Make sure to maintain proper decorum. I've been taking a look at the Treon Mall and Tyrell District since the beginning of the year. They're far cry from anything you'll find in Arasion, that's for sure. It's also tantalizing. Why do I always seem to find myself at this cafe? So what are you doing with your hands, lady? You a freak? Is it brighter in here? I feel like it's brighter in here. You guys get some new lights installed? Or like it's like it's more orangey. Am I crazy? The new tea foam was formally released to the market recently. We also have a few units for sale and consignment from the Vern store, of course. I hope you'll continue to use Iota for all your orbital needs of the future.
I can handle any maintenance.
Okay. Oh, I ain't got no fucking money, dude. Okay, a Terrara would help. That would definitely solve a lot of our problems. And a Thelos would help as well. The problem, the slight, very minor problem, is that for some reason we decided shit had to cost money. I don't really know why we came up with this idea.
Hope to see you again.
You know, Elle and I have known each other since we were students. And it seems like seeing the T-foam for the first time has triggered the old idea factory in his brain. That guy never changes, huh? Welcome, we have all the latest in orbital products and accessories, so let me know if there's something you'd like. I'd like some money. You guys sell that? I'll give you 120 Mira and you give me 200 Mira. How does that sound? Don't you want to make the customer happy? The customer's always right, you know. And on our second floor, we have a cafe. It's the perfect place to rest and recuperate. If there's anything we can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask one of our staff. I'm asking you right now. I'm working here for about a year now. The job comes so easily to me. I'm undertaking a lot of new responsibilities lately, too. Helps that I'm always willing to try new things.
What would you like?
You just stop trying to rip me off, that's what I'd like. we kind of
Got plenty of
desperately
custom
need
parts.
to buy a Terrara, so that's like somewhat non-negotiable.
Glad I was able to help you out.
Now, hopefully, Terrara's not complete and total dog water.
What can I get for you?
Dang old banana smoothie, man. The staple drink, the banana flavor is dialed up to the maximum.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Welcome, would you like some coffee? You know, I've noticed those T-phones have been around an awful lot lately. They seem quite useful. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we all have the latest news at our fingertips, and then we completely and totally ignore it. I wonder what else could be done with the T-phone. Maybe a service that makes use of their net access? That's its time I thought of starting a new business.
Please, at least consider my...
This cafe is something of a base of operations for your research project. Also, it looks like dude's fucking on fire. What is? Oh, it's the swirly thing. I was like, what is that? But yeah, it's like when he exudes a fucking palpable aura. Oh, can we get it like on your head? His brain is smoking, man. He is putting his thoughts into overdrive. As it so happens, the owner Elon is one of the Institute's alumni. It's plain to see he put his civil engineering studies to good use designing this place. The atmosphere is just lovely. I'm glad you find it so agreeable. By the way, Associate Professor, have you already finished your business here in the capital? For the most part, yes. I was attending a conference on communications infrastructure with a few of my colleagues in the field. I simply wanted to pay a few of my students a visit before heading home. Speaking of which, I hear Gimbet's been visiting Edith for a fair share of meetings as well. Yes, he's quite busy apparently. It's no surprise given how in demand he is in so many fronts. What a magnificent man. Well, I suppose we'll just have to work doubly hard to match his brilliance. The T-phone's really been taken off in the capital, huh? Although I think Basel's everyone beat. They use it for practically everything over there. It's interesting to see how technology shapes the way people interact with the world. This truly is a fine cafe. I wonder if urban engineering was taken into account when designing the interior. The practicality of the space certainly indicates as much. I guess, it seems kind of fairly standard to me, but whatever. Perhaps I should exchange some ideas with Ilhan later. Oh, what up? Sorry to drag you along like this. I know you've already got enough work to sift through. Nah, no big deal. That's what you can do for all the times you did me a solid. Sure to leave the capital a little short-staffed, but I don't think we trained up enough young blood to pick up the slack while we're gone. Normally I'd file you right into the young pile too, but I suppose you've shaped up since the day you rolled into the guild. Speaking of which, there's been talk about promotions coming up. How do you like your chances? It's still too early for me. Besides, I'd like to spend some more time getting the newbies up to stuff. Rest a lot easier if we had a few more talented recruits at our branch. Maybe, say, 2 of them. Or if maybe our, star A-rank Nepo baby was, actually doing a job. No offense, I'm not throwing any shots. I see where you're going with this. There do seem to be a few worthy candidates around. Call me a narcissist? But I get the feeling you're talking about us. Ah, come on. Crazy, fucked up childhood trauma and bracerdom, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. Not in the least. I gave you that idea. Come on, Elaine, no that the death glares. We were just poking fun. I expect you both to be above schoolyard teasing. Particulars aside, these two are merely civilians for the moment. Yeah, shame on you. I'd have made a nice big bump in payment to cover the emotional damages. At the end of the day, our cooperation hinges on being able to choose the work we take on. Message received. Anyway, thanks for lending us a hand. Better than being with the Gardens, am I right? Honestly, I didn't think he would. I'm kind of surprised they know who they are. I guess Elaine told them? It's too bad Ismail and I are leaving the capital for a while. There are a few things we wanted to verify with you. It'd be great if we could get together for a nice long chat down the line, though. About what? Bahad and Ismail have been working cases involving the gardens for several years now. Oh, okay, maybe that's how? Is that so? Oh yeah, you bracers did come pretty close to nabbing us a few times here and there. No hard feelings, though. We wound up using you to keep our old co-workers busy during our great escape. That sort of behind-the-scenes intel is exactly what we're looking for now that the gardens are defunct. They bit the big one around the same time as Armada, but they were already on their last legs at that point. Anyway, I hope you'll talk it over with us later. I think it was a memorial service mixed with an expose. Well, we do kind of owe you in a roundabout way, so sure, that can be arranged. It's heavy stuff, though, so you might want to stock up on tissues. I've read the book. I'm worried about a lot lately, like those recent serial killer incidents. Well, anyway, I've got a business trip we need to be heading off to. Make sure you help Elaine while we're gone, alright? And maybe we can take some time to talk when I'm back, you know, praise to the former garden members. Also, you know, something I never really kind of thought, like, I wonder, if the version of 3 and 9 you read, maybe that's like the gussied up version. Like, maybe it was actually even worse. Because, you know, if that's supposed to be the version put out by the Gardens for, I can't even really remember what silly reason they came up with. Like, I'm kind of blanking on the specifics of what the weird explanation was for why the Gardens put out the book about them. I guess it's like supposed to spread it to other members or something. Like their descriptions. Which seems unbelievably roundabout way of doing it, but... Lahad's taken on the task of dealing with everything related to the Gardens recently. Honestly, with all the roles he's undertaken, he should have enough experience for a promotion. Not that he seems to care all that much. Well, I guess he'd even be busy with requests as an A rank, huh? Yeah, we'd be so busy with requests if he was an A rank. Let's get some coffee. Yeah, I think I understand where he might be coming from. And, you know, hit up all the leisurely activities because we're very busy. Pop by, watch a couple movies on our break. You know how it is.
It's time for the bus.
Let's see what's trending on my feed right now. Whoa, check this out, Greta. Oh, that picture is everything. Oh, I'm obsessed. BT Dubs, Kopeka? You really know your way around that T-phone, huh? I did snag it for free in the raffle last year. These days, there's so many people posting on their T-phones, trying to keep up with it all is like a full-time job. Wow, way to humble brag. Must be nice living life to the cutting edge. Maybe I'll save some money and get my own. Go for it, girl. Once you buy one, I can be your personal T-phone tutor. Before I got my T-phone, I was stuck borrowing my dad's laptop every day. It was such a pain, though. Seriously, why did it take such a long just to upload pics? With the T-phone, I can post photos as soon as I take them. It's like the best thing ever. The T-phone's all the rage nowadays. You should get one too. If only it didn't take forever to save up for. I believe we'll make it the perfect time then. We can't make the counselors wait after all. We'll have a meal together followed by an interview with the authorities over the Vansai district. Unfortunately, it seems we were unable to get an interview with the president. Well, at least we have a chance to speak with members of the Senate. Just you wait. The Tyrell Times will have the other publications trembling with fear. Why am I talking to a bus stop? Nobody knows. Why does the editor-in-chief insist on having that girl play all the important roles? She's just so naive, and that's not to mention how inexperienced she is. And plus, she just won't shut up about that damn ghost ship. I'll admit some of her articles last year were on par with my own, but I'm sure they were only flukes. Suppose just to see if she sinks or swims. Gosh, I've been waiting for the bus for about 8 months now. It just won't show up. Darn it, how'd I end up back here? Did I overshoot my destination? Man, I figured I'd better luck this year. I'm the same as ever. Well, I won't let it get in my way. During last year's Revolution Festival, I actually ended up wandering in some super seedy underground area. I had to get someone to lead me back topside. Every time I tried to find the place since, it's like it never even existed. I ended up lost again. I remember there being some scary monsters there too, but when I told my friends about it, they had no clue what I was talking about. So weird.
Let's go.
Wait, I'm moving, lady. Damn. Don't rush me. Seems there's not much to worry about on Station Street today. It feels like Edith's been a little brighter ever since that mafia group disappeared. Still, the small-time crime never sleeps. I need to keep an eye out. I guess we'll finish up. Well, what time are we at? We're 25. Yeah, we can finish up the talking, then do our side quests.
Maybe I should.
Should you need a break from your shopping, you are
Welcome to the Weston Department Store. Ever since the new year began, we've seen a rather large influx of customers. I suppose we expect good prospects for the future. It's imperative we keep this momentum. We must not allow ourselves to be overtaken by Treon Mall. Have you been up to visit the rooftop yet? Last year, we were only able to use it as a simple rest space for our customers. However, we decided to start using it for events and performances as well. The customers actually seem to be fairly receptive to the idea.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Well, since my husband's gonna be gone for a while, I think I might just partake in a little retail therapy. Although I do wish he was here to tell me how nice I look. Welcome. The food we sell here comes from a variety of diverse locales. Please take a look. We've even found replacements for the produce we were getting from Cray Village. That being said, we appreciate their past contributions and continue to grieve a tragic loss of life. You know what else would be tragic? If you were to leave this store without a bag of Quincy brand chips.
Let me know if you need
Fresh
anything at all.
vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers. Look no further than Holden Groceries.
Dang old oiled sardines, man.
Please come back anytime.
See for yourselves.
Did you know there's been an increase of trains between Ord and the Republic? It's so much easier to get produce from there now. Hopefully we'll get more people visiting as well. I haven't actually been able to return to Ord until the beginning of this year. Yeah, so you know, Ord was actually the ones behind the nuclear attack. It was all a plan to get their produce into the country, take out the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
I saw it on the Orbital net. It seemed real legit. I was like, Longport's been seeing a lot of action lately. I'm not super keen on going back, but it might be a good idea to check in on everyone. I need to hit up Dr. Longcop for some stuff anyway. Maybe I'll take a trip soon.
Invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Sorry, don't mind me just talking to myself. Hey, you're one of those substitute Spriggans, aren't you? Van told me about you guys. He's a big fan of my pharmacy here, are we? Always picks up their stock clean, too. Wow, he's buying so much stuff all the time. Actually, I'm pretty sure he said, you guys that have about 10,000 Mira to pay off a tab of his? I don't know if you've got that on you. If you don't, I'll just take whatever you got.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
This guy's name is Leland, I think. He was in Van's notes. Dude,
if you need
Van, he was taking some notes. I mean, I know,
directly sourced from
like,
farmers,
canonically, we do have a notebook, but I do like the whole, like, extremely minor NPC. Oh yeah, Van, he wrote about this guy. Not to mention, there's something, I mean, this dude's a little bit more important because at least Van knows him, but they mentioned something about him being part of the Gecko School too. Looks like he's got something on his mind.
What can I get for you today? Please come back soon.
Make sure you take a look at our stock. All of our medicines are the highest quality.
Thank you for
Whatever you're looking for, now we have it. Our medicines will cure anything and everything that's ailing you.
Okay.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
I really want those leggings from the EGC, but I don't have any Mira. Same, man. Why the fuck everything gotta cost money? Only had a rich husband, all my worries be washed away. Why has everything been going so terrible for me lately? Things were starting to look up at the Revolution Festival, weren't they? I'm always surprised by how many different parts this store has. Why don't I just stick to changing out my sword's handle grip for today? If I'm not mistaken, this boy's an exchange student from the Empire.
Gentlemen, your attention,
From Thor's Military Academy's current Class 7, aka the loser Class 7.
you need fresh vegetables.
Whoa, really?
that are directly
No wonder I couldn't find any openings on him.
no further than Holden Groceries.
If you need something custom made, I got
We
you
invite
covered.
everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Yeah, this would have definitely helped in the old damage department.
You better take good care of it. I carry nothing but the finest.
Snap. Oh, that's actually pretty good. At least, I mean, for right now, while our accessories are kind of dog water.
Our stores have a wide
Nice 60
variety
EP. That's not bad, also. Unfortunately, there's a slight problem where shit costs money.
Hope you enjoy shopping with us.
You better take good care of it.
I mean, you could just make everything. I mean, if everything was free, I mean, come on, think of it. Think how great that would be. Oh, it's you two. Van mentioned his substitutes would be coming around. So you're them, huh? He also said something about you guys having unique weaponry? Van also left your info in his notes for us. Sylvie, quote, a gunsmith with exceptional skill. Honestly, our weapons might be a little more than just unique. Are you sure you're up to doing maintenance on them?
That are directly sourced
Well,
from
guns may be
farmers.
my specialty, but I've dealt with all kinds of weapons over the year. Don't worry, they'll be in good hands. I'll see what I can do. I can also vouch for Sylvie's skill.
See for yourself.
Actually, most bracers in the capital get their weapons serviced here. He's even done some work on my sword. There you have it, even an A rank, trust me. Guns, swords, you name it, I'll get them fixed in no time. It's like apparently the only thing you need to work on complex machinery is like 6 screwdrivers and a wrench. Or 2 wrenches.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department.
By the way, I heard that engineer from Cray started working at Vern's store kinda, right? Didn't she used to work with you?
Stores have a wide
Yep,
variety
she told me she didn't want to rely on my charity anymore, so I introduced her to the Vern store. So in a sense,
Hope you enjoy shopping.
she was still using your charity because she used you as a connection that she would not have otherwise had if she had been a random person. Actually, I introduced her to a lot of places. Didn't think she'd choose that one. She's pretty good with hardware, isn't she? I remember thinking she was like one of those old-timey mechanical engineers. We stopped by the village some time ago. Even got to take a look at her factory. Still, comparing that old shop to the Vern store, it's like they're 2 different worlds.
Ladies and
Yeah, she apparently had a bit of difficulty adjusting to the job at first, but I think she's managed to find her niche. We still meet up every now and then, actually.
this building,
Sounds like she's been doing okay.
rest area surrounded by greenery.
I'm always willing to lend a hand if she needs it, though.
Should you need a break from your shopping, you are more than
Kinda's doing her
welcome
best to
our
move on in the world, can't blame her for that. I mean, it does kind of get lonely around here without an assistant, but I've been running this place alone for years. Plus, customer satisfaction is as high as ever, so if you need anything, feel free to stop by. I need you to stop charging ridiculous prices. I'm trying to save the damn world, okay? An investment in us is an investment in the continued survival of the human race.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're actually a traitor to humanity if you don't give us everything for free. That's all I'm saying. The goddess will smite you down, probably.
ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers.
Unless she's bad, which, you know, the jury's still out on it. Welcome to Yardine. We've procured a variety of quality clothing to make sure to satisfy your everyday needs. By the way, are you still familiar with the fast fashion stores over at the Trion Mall? There are a number of new apparel manufacturers in the industry lately, and my goodness, they have quite the range of products. We have a fair amount of different styles here as well. If you've ever uncertain about what to wear, feel free to ask us for a consultation.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Alright, Blood.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're at like a fucking 12. I need your ass at a 4 max. Alright? You know what time it is?
vegetables and
It's late as hell.
Directly
Please
sourced
stop
from
by
farmers.
again.
Look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone
What
to
to do?
come and see for yourselves.
Wow, we're so high up.
Lady, you're on, I mean, okay, you're a kid. Never mind. All right, all is forgiven. I was about to roast your ass. I'm like, we're on the 3rd fucking floor. All right, it ain't that big a damn deal. Oh, there you guys are. All right, everyone. 3, 2. Oh, this is the Idol Girls. I've heard the genre they're working in has been really struggling to become mainstream. Their costumes are so frilly and cute. Think maybe they'll let me wear one? I'm sure we get enemies to let their guard down quicker. Could be useful for infiltration missions as well. Why don't we both wear them then? We'll be unstoppable. I think I'll pass. These two are quite the comedy duo. Boom boom goes my heart. Our love's off to a start. Damn true. Welcome to Western Department Store's rooftop. As you can see, we've recently started showcasing performances here. We hope to use this terrace to entertain our customer base from now on. I mean, real talk, you probably, well, I guess you need it for the benches, but it does kind of, you don't really got a lot of real estate to work with to do performances, you know? And you could probably ditch this tree bush thing. That'd give you a lot more space. And you still have this one for sitting. Oh yeah, I forgot about the searching.
What would you like?
Dang old straight teeth, man. First they banish Raymond to the Shadow Realm, and then they only sell straight tea.
Please stop by again sometime.
What the hell, Falcom?
On the roof of this building,
Where was it? We saw there was one at.
surrounded by greenery.
Oh yeah, we're talking about dude's head being on fire.
For your shopping, you are more than welcome to relax there.
Where was that? That's the cafe on the other side. Oh, there's a bunch of them. They probably could have like a few less and just have them be worth more. But
Turn of the key. Now playing.
can I even get out here? Okay, I can.
After that, I went over and gave
Alright, let's we'll go quickly look at our side quest and see if we can knock it out in this video.
Now play.
What to do?
There's a 4 SPG on the bulletin board. Eddie works on one of the roasted chestnut stalls I run, but it's been a few days since he's shown up. Considering his past with a desire where he may have had a run-in with a few gangsters. Do you mind looking into what happened to him? Okay, so that's why there actually is a reason all the stands look the same. It wasn't his stand, he's just like a franchisee type. Are you the Thompson that sent in a request? Ah, yes. I take it means you're the Spriggan, correct? I was told he was quite blue. Guess you got a little blue on you, so you must be him. You're a bit different from what I imagined. Well, the guy who usually does these jobs had to leave Edith for a bit. He'll never be seen again. This is our game now. So we're helping him out by taking out the request ourselves. We're fully equipped to take care of things as well as any Spriggan would. Well, maybe not as well. Maybe like, you know, like fucking... I mean, let's just say Van didn't chain die, alright? So, that's on you three, alright? You've also been made aware of the goings-ons behind the scene in the Capitol. You can rely on us. I see. In that case, I feel like I've seen that woman before. Maybe it's just my imagination. Shall we get down to it then? Of course, whenever you're ready. Your request is about someone named Eddie going missing, right? Yeah, we didn't see him in the old town. That's right, I'll go ahead and give you the full rundown. You see, I run several food stands throughout the capital. And by I run them, I sit here. I'm at work right now. Eddie started working a stand selling roasted nuts at the end of last year. Eddie, that's a name from Van's notes. Just says, is a loser. The son of the general store owner in Old Town. He used to be a member of a gang called Desire. Is a loser. A loser who's trying to maybe not be a loser anymore, so, you know. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. A former gang member, huh? Sounds like foul play could be involved. Is that why you put out a 4SPG instead of going to the guild or the police? That's right. I'm telling you, Eddie's turned over a new leaf. He's a real hard worker. I just can't believe he'd up and leave without saying a word to anyone. But what do you think? Find out what happened to him? What do you think we should do, S? Yeah, sure. Alright, leave it to us. I certainly have no objections. Not to mention if there's any possibility he's in danger, it's my duty to help. I appreciate it. Help. Find whatever you can about what's happened to old Eddie boy. I'd like to lend you a hand, but, you know, I got work to do. Gotta go to the other cafe. If you find anything in the meantime, please feel free to contact me. We'll do our best. Alright, be waiting for some good news. Desire, huh? According to Van, several other members were brutally killed a couple of days ago. Now a former member's gone missing. It's certainly possible these events are connected, but we shouldn't jump to any conclusions at this stage. Let's take things slowly. We should start by talking to the people in Van's network who might know Eddie. Well, we know who Eddie's mom is, don't we? Let's get to it then. To Newberry General Store.
Let's start this 4SPG, shall we?
I wonder if business will be better.
Elaine, you gotta be more natural. You'll never win if you keep saying shit like that.
That's just a rumor.
Well then, shall we?
Okay, let's take the most roundabout way there. Oh, hello. Are you the ones filling in for Van while he's away? Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. Yes, whatever you want to be called. That's right. We have something we'd like to ask you. It's about your son, Eddie. Eddie, you see, something happened to him. I thought he was finally getting his life on track. I mean, he's been coming by so often lately. Then he just stopped, and nobody I've spoken to has seen or heard from him since either, and I'm starting to worry. Well, there's no need to jump to conclusions just yet. Although it's a bit concerning he hasn't been home recently. Eddie hasn't shown up at work either, so his boss at the food stand wanted us to check on him. That's why we came to you. We were hoping he might have told you about where he was headed. That boy causing trouble for his boss, too. I'm not sure how helpful this will be, but when I last saw him, he seemed a little anxious. He told me he wasn't going to be back for a while. I figured he meant he was going to be busy with work. I have a feeling he's gotten himself wrapped up in some trouble with that old gang of his. After all, they were pretty angry about him leaving. I'm worried they might still hold a grudge against him. I understand your concern, but I think the chances of that are pretty low. Most of the Desire's higher-ups are either dead or wounded, and their leader is still in custody. As an organized gang, they're practically finished. Yeah, I doubt they had the manpower to go out to everyone who left. But that still doesn't explain where Eddie's gone. Listen, if you have the time, I greatly appreciate you keeping an eye out for him. I need to make sure that idiot son of mine is safe. Well, maybe it's that he's following the path of the nut and is going on a spiritual journey to find the highest quality macaroons. Or what is that? I don't even remember what he sells, but some sort of nut. You know? That could be it. Leave it to us. We'll do everything we can to find him. Well, that told us exactly nothing. Well, now he knows him at home either. Couple that with the fact he didn't tell his mom anything useful, and we're right back to where we started. The Blacklight District's probably going to be our best bet then. Can we go there? Considering the people involved, I mean. Actually, I suggest we seek out a more reliable source. I believe Van mentioned wanting to introduce you if the opportunity presented itself. What? Permati, maybe? Using her Zypha, Elaine called it this particular reliable source. Oh, there he is. Hello there, you must be Van's newest little assistants. My name's Ramadi, I'm a bartender. However, I'm also well known for my intimate relationship with Van. Is that so? Ramadi, you can't be saying that shit. They will banish you. I'd love to hear any stories you have. Although I understand any hesitancy you may have about him, he's one of the best information dealers out there. Both Van and I make great use of him. But with that, let's get back to business. Ramadi, there's something we'd like to ask you. Anything for you, Elaine? Based on the timing, I assume you'd like to know about the happenings surrounding Desire? Sounds like you know exactly what's going on then. Of course I do. The past few days, the remaining members have been disappearing one after the other. It would seem the other gangs have finally declared a hunting season. Some of their members have faced capture already, though many more have gone into hiding. Hunting season? Desire was an organization with cunning leadership, and that leadership always made sure they were the top of the underworld. To see their ambitions fulfilled, however, they made their choice to trample upon a number of other gangs. Unsurprisingly, this created enemies. Probably also people who were like, a gang called Desire sounds cringe. Let's kill them. The enemies who have the perfect opportunity to enact their revenge on their past tormentors now that Desire is down on his luck. Is that the gist of it? Bingo! The situation has been escalating at a rapid pace lately. Most of these hunters aren't even attempting to hide their targeting anymore. It seems that one group is recently acting up at Central Marché. That might be a good place to start. I appreciate the intel. We'll head over now. There's no need for thanks, after all. Only the best for my dearest Van and Elaine. Swin and Nadia, darlings. Feel free to use a little old me to your advantage in the future. If you're ever in a pinch, just give me a ring. Of course, we appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Barry. Oh my, now that's a new one. I'll be looking forward to chatting with you in the future, Nadia. Looks like our next destination is set. We'll look into what the gangs are doing at the Marché and see if we can get some info on Eddie. We don't know for certain if he's a target of this hunting season. Gotta admit, the timing's a little convenient. No way it's not related. We don't have any other leads at the moment either. Let's find someone familiar with the Marché and see if they know anything about the hunting season.
Let's be on our way.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
Please check out my wares.
Oh, are we talking to lady? We are talking to lady.
Do you have a moment?
People going after former Desire members. Yeah, something like that happened around here. Some people last night in the back alleys were wondering if I saw anyone that could be a Desire member. I didn't want to get involved, and personally I think it's much more interesting to watch from the sidelines. I see, it doesn't look like there's much of a hunt going on now, though. That's probably because they moved to another location. You're a sharp one. The Desire members aren't idiots. Agree to disagree. If someone comes to search you out, you naturally find a place to lay low for a while. A place to lay low? How would think the most likely place to do so would be the sewers? God damn it. Up until recently, Jeffrey and the others were using it as a temporary hideout. Think you might just be right. I saw some rough-looking types run off in that direction a little while ago. Guess I never found out how to resort to bunkering down in the sewers. Sounds like we got here just in time then. Let's head out. Indeed.
Please check out my wares.
Did you see the bad guy, boy? You see him? Don't say anything if you went into the sewers. Good dog, alright? I don't want you to actually talk, because last time we got a dog to talk, it did not turn out well. Damn it, didn't I just say we were in the wrong? Just let me go. I'll give you all my mirror. I'll even give you this dope shirt that says blood on it. And it's got blood on it, you know? That's like double the blood, brother. Shut up, no amount of Mia's gonna pay us back all the years of suffering you guys put us through. Desires reigns at an end. Now get on your knees and beg like the dogs you are. Guess the desire pricks weren't so high and mighty after all. Pisses me off we under the heel for so long. How about we tie their legs and let them go for a swim? But you don't really want me to die, right? What's with the sudden appeal for mercy? Don't you remember when you did shit like this? That'll be enough of that, I think. Don't you mean what's up, scumbags? Sorry, but I'm not willing to overlook senseless violence. I mean, it's got a sense to it. Who the hell are you? This ain't none of your business. Looks like the info is spot on. They should know what's going on. Well, they'll spill their guts one way or another. I would prefer we not resort to violence if we can help it. If you'll answer our questions, this matter can be resolved peacefully. Hey, that woman over there, isn't that like a blade or a bracer or something? What are you talking about? You think some famous person would get involved in our little spats? Look, I don't know why you're here, but if you get in our way, you better be ready for a beating. That's about what I expected. Oh, boo. Why can't you losers learn to use your brains? You've already made up your mind. Let's get this over with quickly. I'm running! And there he goes. Leave him be for now. We need to take care of the perpetrators first. You can go run and get attacked by a monster. Damn it, you let it get away. Yeah, just a couple of brats. Let's get rid of them. That woman looks like she can totally kick our asses, though. She'll be too busy defending the kids. Here they come.
Show me what you've got.
Just try and take me.
Fine, let's play.
You're freaking dead.
Let's play Trails Through Daybreak Part 2. The second.
You're getting away.
Seriously?
Alright, why don't you tell us what you know? Can't believe we lost to some kids in the chaperone. Fucking, the bear was too powerful. I can't move my body. What'd you do? Is this string won't come off? Yup, special thread of mine, as fine as spider silk. Strongest of the strong couldn't get out of this stuff. It's practically impossible for guys like you to get out of it. That's what you think. Well, if that won't hold you back, why don't we try this? Ha! Oh. What'd you do to me? I don't feel so good. So dizzy. All I did was give the thread a little tug. More importantly, you're gonna answer our questions or not. Honestly, I'm fine with whatever you choose. We'll just leave you here and wait for all the blood to build in your heads. Do you want to know what happens after that? I mean, no, you just get you feel kind of bad. I know you're concerned, but you can leave it to Nadia. This method never fails to get results. She won't cross any lines. Yes, well, considering you two are trained by the guards, forgive me if I have my concerns. I understand you have faith in her, but there's almost certainly a difference between what you and I believe crosses the line. Just know that if things got out of hand, it'll be my duty to stop her. Elaine's input, Nadia was made to perform a more subdued line of questioning on the gang members. In the end, they informed the group of their aims without creating any further fuss. Seems Eddie really was a target. Doesn't sound like anyone's managed to find him yet, though. I don't think they were lying either. That reminds me, Brenda said he dropped by a few days ago, right? That's when he mentioned he wouldn't be around for a while. In light of all we know about the hunt for the former Desire members, it seems most likely Eddie hid himself away so as not to get his mother involved. There's no guarantee he can keep himself safe until the end. Our clients requested to figure out what happened to him, so we should focus on actually finding him first. At the moment, nothing else matters. In that case, why don't we head to the Side-End District? I don't even know where that is, man. Is that the one with the school? Or no, that's the business place, right? It's got the hotel. Based on what those gang members said, it seems that's where he's most likely to be. Nah, man, he's at the park. They did say a former Desire member had holed up somewhere over there. And also sounded like they'd already started their search of the area. We should hurry. Can I go to the sighting district? I don't think we could earlier. So maybe just we pop over there just for the quest. There's a police station in the area, so it should be relatively safe around here. However, this spot in particular is known to be a place where shady people frequent. Stop! What do you think you're doing? The kid's got nothing to do with this. Get back here! What was that? Let's go take a look. Yeah, I guess he did have... There's also, like, the girl or whatever. I heard a scream. Is everything alright? These gangsters just came up out of nowhere and accused us of hiding someone. We told them we didn't know what they were talking about, but they took Frala with them as a hostage anyway. Frala? One of the girls on our team, man. Simon, our captain, went to go chase them down. It looks like we don't have time to waste. Do you know where they might have gone? Waterworks entrance under the bridge would be my best guess. They ran off in that direction at least. It'd be the most likely hiding place. Got it. Leave everything to us. The sewers again? It's like they're into the smell or something. No time for complaining. Let's go. I mean, Nadia complaining about the sewers. Oh my gosh, she's just like me, for real, for real. Must be the side end waterworks. Nadia, you sensing anything? Yeah, it feels like a bunch of people just came through here. I think I can hear some voices too. It must be up ahead then. We're not too late. I heard you two were quite skilled, but that was an impressive It's late, okay? I'm way past my bedtime. This does seem to be where the gang members ran off to. Let's remain cautious moving forward.
Much better.
Alright, let's go on, get on the dang old getting this way. I can feel the delirium. It's starting to set in. We're not quite there, but it's the very beginnings of the delirium. Are there? Can I go through this? Oh, we can hit it with a little Elaine smash. Give me some sea pizzle, please. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Simon, come on. We all know about your friendship with Mark. I ain't get you trying to cover for your friends in Desire, but even Eddie? That's real low. I'm only gonna say this once. Talk about Mark again and you'll get a face full of fist. That's beside the point anyway. I ain't covering for anyone. Even if I was, Eddie left Desire ages ago. What, you think we just take his word for it? If you don't start talking, I'm sure we can find another way to get those lips flapping. The longer it takes you to fess up, the more time we have to think of ways to put this girl to use. Sure, we have all kinds of fun with her, but if the eye didn't sit too well with you, maybe it's time you rethink where your loyalties lie. You dirty bastards. A bunch of children just showed up. Well, 2 kids and a not kid. I apologize for the delay, but we'll be taking it from here. Some wannabe heroes, huh? Got a hostage. Try anything, see what happens. This girl's skin will split like a grape. A hostage definitely complicates things. If push comes to shove, we might have to rely on Nadia's abilities. Rah! Get his ass. Get your dirty paws off of her! Holy hell. Coolest minor character action in the entire series. Damn this kid. Eddie? Oh, I decided to show you face, huh? Eddie? Well, that was certainly unexpected. Brawler, get over here! I got it. I thought it was gonna be she was gonna fucking break their ankle. Isn't she the one that's supposed to be like the basketball star? She was like or maybe that was the other kid. Maybe because I feel like there was also a kid where they were like, oh my god, he's balling. I also thought this girl was balling. Don't worry about me. Take the kid and get out of here. Alright, thanks. Be careful. So the brat escaped, huh? Damn, you sure picked a good time to jump in, Eddie. Say there's trouble having to look for you. Look, if it's me you want, nobody else has to be involved. So you're Eddie, huh? You have a bit more backbone than I was expecting. Alright, about Thompson and your mother to find you. Manager Mama, huh? Bunch of busybodies. When a man's walking the path of the nut, you don't freaking bother him, you know? Well, for the moment, we can see you're fine. We'll talk about what comes next after we deal with these guys. They really show us a good time if you ruined all the fun. Make sure you get your hands on Eddie. Be a pain in the ass if he runs off again. Don't worry, I've dealt with my fair share of punks before. Of that I have no doubt.
Just try and take me.
Swin!
Seriously?
I will always strive to better myself.
Starting to feel like we should have done these fights first. Than the plant monster. If I had gone any longer, I might have been in trouble. Brother, it literally, I could not have done it any faster. That's like a world record speedrunning. Give up. You have no chance of winning. Unless you wish to be needlessly injured, I suggest you surrender. Shut up. We ain't going down that easy. Come on, get up. I'll call the others. These guys don't know when to quit. Guys who can't tell when to give up aren't exactly popular with the ladies, you know? Gee, I'm tired though. Is it okay if I take a little nap? What? No. Why would that ever be okay? If you're tired, you're more than welcome to have a rest in our hotel suite. Oh, there you guys are. I thought that's why he was over here, was he was hiding out with Girly. You're at the Bank of Edith. They're the ones in the fake kidnapping case, aren't they? I heard the old man was her bodyguard. Brother. How the fuck did you hear that? What are you doing here? Especially you, Brasilia. You promised you'd stay out of trouble. That's my line, Eddie. You need to be in danger. You still ran off on your own. Yeah, but you did a pretty fucking cool ass dropkick. As a certified Eddie hater, that was pretty cool. Alright? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, he seems like he's actually trying to do the right thing. Even in this situation where he didn't really have to. So, you know what? Props, Eddie. You're still kind of a dork, but that's okay. A lot of people are dorks, myself included. If you don't want to cause trouble, then don't make others worry on your behalf. I see. I believe I understand the issue now. Let me be clear. Eddie is no longer involved with the Desire. In fact, he's been received as an important guest at our hotel. I'd like to ask that you take your leave. If you bring harm to our guest in any way, shape, or form, we will show no mercy. What a pain in the ass. Screw it. There's no benefit to bagging Eddie anymore. Let's just clear out. I will say this is kind of silly. Why the fuck is the hotel concierge saving me in a cutscene, man? I feel like we kind of had the problem handled. And this is fucking some old dude shows up and he's like, if you attack our guests, you will never know rest. You kidding? We're gonna give up just like that? We were kind of getting our ass kicked, man. Bringing him in wasn't gonna make us any merry anyway. And with these guys involved, the costs outweigh the benefit. I'm free. I don't have to keep hiding. Mr. Rumsfeld, thank you for your help. It seems you were far more involved than I imagined. Care to explain how you ended up here? Of course. We've known Eddie for a while now, you could say. We only did what we could to help him. However, you must all be exhausted after that incident. Rather than standing around in the sewer, why not return to us to more comfortable Oh man, I could use some comfortable lodgings. In other words, you were holed up around here the entire time? Yeah, man, as soon as the other gang started taking revenge, I figured it was only a matter of time before they came for me. I guess he was over here the whole time. I didn't want to cause any trouble for my ma, so I thought I'd just lay low till it all blew over. Actually, I started chatting with Brasilia here through orb mail some time ago. When he suddenly stopped answering my messages, I was worried sick. I felt I had no choice but to put out a search out for him. We finally found him taking shelter in an abandoned building. Of course, Eddie was hesitant to come with us, so we couldn't just leave him all alone and defenseless. I owe him a lot, so I wanted to do everything I could to help him. Okay, I'll be honest, you don't owe him shit. I mean, he was like totally gonna fuck you over, and then at the last minute he said actually fucking children over is bad. Like, he gets no points for that. Drop kicking that dude earlier, you get some points for that. But the whole, oh, I guess I'm not gonna help kidnap the child, that actually seems kind of bad, you don't get shit for that in my book. That just, like, best case scenario is it's a net equal. You know, you don't lose points, but you don't gain any. That's right, he helped to resolve the kidnapping situation you were involved in, didn't he? He didn't help shit, for the record. He just didn't make it worse. I remember now, Van's notes said something about Eddie thwarting the leader of Desires. How'd you guys read notes on every single thing we did? Well then, I trust you now understand why we were so adamant on protecting Eddie. Originally we intended to offer him a place to stay in safety. However, he eventually ended up running off in danger all on his own. I expect you can surmise the rest. I know they did me a solid by covering for me. I shouldn't run off like that. Those rats started bringing in people who had nothing to do with any of this. I couldn't let that happen. You've truly matured, Eddie. However, it should be known that Miss Brasilia was the one to decide on coming to your aid. He was so brave for standing up to them, I just wanted to give him a hand. Wow, I guess I really owe you one, huh? Aren't you two an interesting pair? It's more of a sibling relationship, though, much different than me and S. That has not stopped them before. Yeah, sure, anyway. I've already contacted Thompson. He should be here soon. I see. Looks like I made him worried, too. Do you think he'll be mad? I know everything's settled down, but here my ma got wrapped up in this. I don't think you need to be worried about that. Those gang members mentioned they weren't getting much benefit from targeting former Desire members. I think they've given up on pursuing you any further, Eddie. You should be safe. I've already reported the situation to the guild. Any hunt of theirs will be put to an immediate end. Wow, you already gave a report to the guild. You really got your stuff together, Blade Lady. Man, she even gives them nicknames like I do. Guess this means I really don't have to go back to hiding then. You found Eddie? I'm just here, you know, to do my work at the luxury hotel as you do. Thompson, sorry for making you worry. No need to apologize. Heard you had a lot on your plate. A lot of nuts, if I do say so myself. Now, I hope you'll feel you can come to me for any help you might need. And you all, thank you very much. Seems you went well beyond just finding the boy. I'll be sure to send the payment over as soon as I can. Thank you, we're happy to help. Another successful day of substitute Sprigganing. I'd also like to thank everyone at the hotel for all you've done for Eddie. It was no problem at all. We simply returned an old favor. Yeah, Eddie helped me, so it was my turn to help him. I mean, I don't know, man. If you like pull out a gun and you're like, I'm gonna shoot you, haha, actually, JK, shooting you would be really fucked up. Do you owe Does the person who was gonna get shot owe the other person something? I don't think so, man. Eddie! You should make sure to take it easy for a while. I'm sure your mother must be worried sick. I'm sorry to ask more of you so soon. Would you mind making sure he gets home safely? No problem. The adventure doesn't end until you're safe and sound in bed. I wish I could be safe and sound in bed. No, don't think you can start pushing me around. I gotta see my ma if I wanna. Can't you be a little more honest with yourself? You do care about your mom a lot, after all. I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's kind of embarrassing. Man, I ain't got a leg to stand on when it comes to you. Alright, I'll go see my ma. Glad to hear it. This is a good chance for me to finally meet your mom. I'm wanting to meet her for a while now. Yes, seeing as you and Miss Brasilia plan to remain in contact, I would appreciate the chance to learn more about you. It's prudent that I thank the woman who raised such a fine young man. You're all overreacting. You gotta say something. My mom's gonna tell him that I'm a fucking dork-ass loser. Who just like a couple in-game months ago was like, please give me my salary, you old bitch. Thank you so much for finding my idiot son. And same to you as well, miss. I appreciate all the trouble you've gone to bring him back. Also, I didn't realize this quest was gonna be so fucking long, man. I mean, that's how it always goes. Can't believe they actually came home with me. There's hardly any need for thanks, madam. We were pleased to help what we could. That being said, have you heard of the rather fantastic display of courage that he gave? Yeah, even though he's being hunted, he went out of his way to help others in need. And when that happened, he said, my goodness, think my little troublemaker could be so brave. Oh, come on, you don't need to go over every little thing I did. This is so embarrassing. I think we can see ourselves out. You know, see at our best to protect the peace. For now, let's leave him be. Oh, they were just getting to the good stuff. Yeah, maybe next time.
Request completed.
Mira deposit confirmed.
We're extremely chaotic. Probably the most chaotic people in history. Also, I do like that it affects Van's alignment. Out of curiosity, Eddie was born and raised here, correct? Makes me wonder what he was like at my age. He was a little fucking punk. Curious, are we? Oh, the stories I could tell you. He was such a cute and obedient little boy back then, but one day... Shut your trap, Mom. Quit egging her on, Brasilia. Oh, whoops. That was actually new. Brasilia's such a good girl, don't you think? And how she ever made friends with my rough and tough son is beyond me. Maybe I should talk to him. Make sure he doesn't start any troubles for the young miss. I know I said it before, but thanks for all your help, guys. You've been filling in for Van, right? Guess that means I'll work out solutions again. I think it's about time I learn how to clean up the messes I make. I'm quite pleased to have made acquaintances with Eddie's mother. I'll admit, I found myself a bit perplexed. His mother seemed so kindly, after all. What could have driven him to become a delinquent? Well, in any case, his mother is a wonderful woman. Now I need to be so worried about his influence on the young miss. I'm glad I was able to see a new side of Eddie, and Brenda was so welcoming, too. I've never had the opportunity to come to Old Town before. All the sights are quite new to me. Maybe I should have a look around. Looks like Miss Brasilia has taken quite an interest in Old Town as well. Come to think of it, I believe I've heard that Bistro across the way has procured quite the following recently. Perhaps it would behoove us to dine here tonight. See how the other half lives, as they say. Alright. So we just have the Tyrell District and Treon Tower, and then, man, we'll be freaking ready to roll. That's, for a future day, in a future video. End of day one. We'll see how much we can keep on keeping on. Ain't that right? Swin. Okay. I'm Extra 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.